Had a pretty good workout yesterday, so I don't really need to work out today. But that doesn't mean I'm just gonna sit inside on the couch. Instead of working on anything specific or feeling like I gotta push myself, I can just come outside and play around. It's fun. Woo! This is what it's really about anyway. It's not about getting good at gym stuff. It's about having a healthy, strong, capable body so you can go out and be a person and do things that you enjoy. With all the bullshit that we see on Instagram and TikTok, the filters and the fake people, we can forget like why we're doing this, what we're doing it for. We're trying to look like people that aren't real, people that we can't look like, no matter what we do. So it's really good to just kind of forget about all that and come outside and just do things you like. I happen to like hanging upside down. One of the saddest things I see are people who go to the gym all the time, torture themselves, pushing and pushing at the gym, trying to lose weight. Let me tell you something. Working out, not really gonna help you lose weight all that much. It's diet. Diet, sleep, stress, all that kind of stuff. Exercise is good. Exercise can help. But I see these people, they've been at the gym a long time. They don't look that much different. So instead of focusing on push, 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 when your goal is to lose weight, learn how to cook. Learn what's really good for you and what's really not good for you. And don't just follow other people's advice, because what works for them might not work for you. You might have food allergies or sensitivities. You might just be different. However, coming outside, moving around, playing, it's still gonna be good. It's still gonna feel good. Just try doing it for a different reason. Instead of losing weight, try doing it for fun and enjoyment, because that's what life's about. Now, don't get me wrong. Believe me, I understand. Everybody wants to look good. Everybody wants their body to be, lean and fit. Some guys want to look real big. Girls want to be, tiny. I get it. But if that's your one and only goal for moving around and exercising, and it's not even working, you have to reassess, what the hell am I doing and why? Why? I would like to look a certain way, but 37 years old, I realize I'm not gonna look like those guys. I'm just not. I'm not built that way. I am not going to eat like that. So I try to do my best to be strong and healthy, and I just hope that I can look somewhat good, because looking good feels good. But you know what else feels good? Feeling good. Doing stuff that just makes you feel good without having to have other people think you're attractive, or without having to look in the mirror and go, oh, that's really nice. That's all good. That's all good stuff, but don't let it take over your life. You want to work on strength. You want to work on mobility. You want to get your heart rate up and do your cardio and all that stuff. However, outside of all that stuff, you also want to be able to do things simply because they're making you happy. For me, I like getting down on the ground. I like moving around. You might not like that. You might think that's annoying and stupid. So you might like something different. Whatever that thing is, you should do it. But everybody needs some kind of movement. We've lost our natural movement. We used to have to move. We had to go and climb trees and get coconuts. We had to stalk animals and kill them and butcher them. We had to collect firewood and rebuild our thatched huts. We had to move all day. If you're lucky enough to have some sort of a job where you're doing stuff, you know, you're already doing it. Like any kind of manual labor. I know some of it can be a little repetitive and it can damage the body, but some of it can be really, really good. And doing real work is way better than working out. Working out is this weird fake thing we do because we no longer do real work and have our natural movement. So we got to replace it with that. However, we are still people. We are mammals. And what do mammals do? They fall out of trees. Squirrel just fell out of a tree. He's all right. What was I saying? Mammals, what do? You pretty much see it all over the place. They play. And not just the young ones. You'll see adult mammals playing, especially humans. Our brain is so complicated. And playing can help a lot. Makes you smarter, makes you feel better. So play doesn't mean you gotta go out and play a game. Play can mean you go, skipping out in the forest and climbing trees and whatever the hell you want to do. I was so reluctant to get into the fitness industry because I don't really like it. I didn't like exercise and working out and going to the gym and all these things. It just wasn't my thing. But something that I have always loved was going outside and exploring the woods and going through challenging places, crawling through the swamp, climbing trees, all that kind of stuff. The more I dove into that and the more I learned about natural movement, the more I enjoyed it. And my body got stronger and I was healthier and I was happier. So, here I am. I'm a personal trainer. I work at a gym. It's weird for me. It's really, really weird. People come to me with this stuff and this idea, and I gotta give them something way different. My own version of it that works for me, really makes me happy, and without it, I know right now I'd probably be sitting in the house, eating junk food, just miserable. So I hope that my silly little message gets to somebody who's just sitting there, not knowing what to do, who doesn't like going to the gym with all these buff dudes and picking up dumbbells and standing in front of the mirror. We don't all like that. I actually grew to like some of those things sometimes, especially because they can make you pretty strong. But you don't need any of that. You don't need it. There is so much more to do out there. It's amazing. So if you're out there and you're not happy with yourself, maybe you're overweight or just weak or unhealthy or in pain, there's all kinds of things. But whatever it is, whatever you're struggling with, you have to do something. You don't have to commit to this big, huge thing. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to buy equipment. You don't have to do what the fitness industry says to do. Human beings have been on this planet for a long time without any sort of gym, personal trainers or powerlifting, bodybuilding, yoga, all this stuff. We used to be like the wild animals, out in the wild, just doing shit, surviving. Our ancestors were strong and healthy and very, very capable people. It's because of their lifestyle. Our lifestyle now is to sit on couches and look at screens and not move and eat junk food all the time. So all you really need to do is start moving away from those things and doing your best to just go outside, get some movement in, get your feet on the ground, touch the earth, get some sun, eat real food, get good sleep. I could probably go on and on. Again, this is now going to get overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. It's not some 30-day fix or 90-day fix or some temporary diet or some fitness workout plan that you do for however many weeks. This is forever. This is your whole life. This is all the time, every day, every decision you make, everything you do, everything you don't do. That's what this is. So don't get too lost in this world of social media and crap. You know, some of these people, you know, they look really good and they're not even that happy. Some of them look really good and they are like torturing themselves all the time, and they can't even have a regular social life or, you know, do things that make them happy because they have to constantly work on chiseling out that body so they look really, really good. Other people though, are doing something similar to what I'm saying and still achieving that amazing looking body because they have really dove into a lifestyle that is sustainable and healthy and good. I hope to get there one day. I'm not there. I'm not even close. And that's okay. I'm accepting that, and every day I just choose to work on myself a little bit. Some days are not so good. Some days are lazy. Some days I'm eating the junk food and I'm not doing the things that I should do. And I'm staying up late, watching Netflix. And then I don't feel good. And then I go, okay, let's not do that again. So it's forever. There's no diet. There's no temporary thing. It's all day, every day. So it's your choice. Do you want to live this mindless, unintentional life, just consuming whatever and sitting around and getting sick and not feeling good about yourself? Or do you want to take small steps towards being a happy, strong, and healthy person? I never thought I'd be where I am today. Never. But here I am, and there's a reason for it. And now I want to teach other people what I do, what works for me, and hope that it works for somebody else. I'm gonna go play in my backyard.